A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic development, Denmark's Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen has expressed grave concerns regarding a report from the Wall Street Journal, which suggests that U.S. intelligence agencies have been instructed to intensify their surveillance activities in Greenland. This revelation comes amid ongoing tensions and controversial statements from former President Donald Trump regarding the potential acquisition of the island. Rasmussen, who was attending an informal meeting of EU foreign ministers in Warsaw, emphasized the importance of trust between allies, stating, "It worries me greatly because we do not spy on friends." He announced plans to summon the acting U.S. ambassador to Denmark for a discussion at the foreign ministry to seek clarification on the matter, which he described as somewhat disturbing. The report claims that the U.S. is focusing its intelligence efforts on Greenland's independence movement and the extraction of its mineral resources, linking these activities to Trump's previous assertions about the island's strategic importance. The Wall Street Journal's report cites anonymous sources indicating that the U.S. has ramped up its intelligence gathering in Greenland, particularly targeting individuals who may support the Trump administration's ambitions regarding the territory. In response to the allegations, a spokesperson for the U.S. State Department refrained from commenting on intelligence matters but reiterated that President Trump has been clear about the U.S.'s security concerns in Greenland and the Arctic region. Trump's interest in Greenland has been a point of contention, with the former president having openly stated his desire to acquire the island, even suggesting that he would not rule out military action to achieve this goal. "I don't say I'm going to do it, but I don't rule out anything," Trump remarked in a recent interview, emphasizing the strategic value he places on Greenland for international security. Danish officials have condemned Trump's comments, with Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen labeling a visit to Greenland by Vice President J.D. Vance as completely unacceptable pressure on the island's political landscape. This diplomatic friction has raised questions about the future of Greenland, which has been under Danish control for approximately 300 years and governs its own domestic affairs while foreign policy decisions are made in Copenhagen. Polls indicate that a significant majority of Greenlanders favor independence from Denmark, yet there is a clear reluctance to become part of the United States. The island's leaders have maintained that the future of Greenland should be determined by its own people, navigating the complexities of maintaining good relations with the U.S. while firmly rejecting any notions of annexation. In a broader context, the allegations of U.S. spying in Greenland have sparked discussions about international espionage and the ethical implications of surveillance among allies. The Danish Security and Intelligence Service, PET, has acknowledged the heightened interest from the U.S. in Greenland, citing an increased threat of espionage against both Greenland and Denmark. As the diplomatic fallout continues, the situation remains fluid, with potential repercussions for U.S.-Denmark relations and the geopolitical stability of the Arctic region. The upcoming discussions between Danish officials and the U.S. ambassador will be closely monitored, as both nations seek to clarify their positions and address the concerns raised by Rasmussen's statements. The implications of this situation extend beyond mere intelligence activities, touching on issues of sovereignty, international law, and the rights of indigenous populations in Greenland. Former President Joe Biden has also weighed in on the controversy, expressing disbelief at Trump's comments regarding the acquisition of territories like Greenland and the Panama Canal, stating, "What the hell's going on here? What president ever talks like that? That's not who we are." Biden's remarks highlight the stark contrast in foreign policy perspectives between the previous and current administrations, particularly regarding the treatment of allies and the principles of democracy and freedom. As this story unfolds, it serves as a reminder of the delicate balance in international relations, especially concerning territories with complex historical ties and aspirations for independence. The coming days will be critical as Denmark seeks to address the allegations of espionage and reaffirm its commitment to maintaining strong diplomatic ties with the United States while protecting its own national interests and the rights of Greenland's inhabitants. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.